Hello guys, Naresh here. So in this video we'll be seeing the weekly analysis of Forex pairs and indexes as well. So like we are in Forex factory right now, so we can able to see the next week events. What are the events we are having in next week, and so basically we can expect a movement on Tuesday on Gbp, Jpy and USD, and we're also having events on Gbp Cad on Wednesday, and Thursday we can expect more on Aud USD. So you can open the trade according to these events and take care of the event spike as well, guys. So we can go with the chart now. First pair would be USD Cad, guys. So in 1 day time frame, uh, it have taken the support from this up trend line, and we are also facing some rejection as well from the trend lines, guys. So but we are forming higher high as a higher low and lower low, guys. So we are mostly like to go for short position. So in this level we can go for short position, guys. Just wait for some consolidation in this area, and you can look for short position in this area, guys, and you can take this as your target as well. So just wait for this price to go here and make some double top or some kind of consolidation or any kind of pattern, and just wait for the drop, guys. So next pair would be a Gbp Jpy. In 1 day time frame, it gave a very good pump in before month. So after a good rally, it gone with the consolidation, and it also broke this support as well. So here we are having a very good short position opportunities, guys. So wait for the price to break this level, and you can enter for short position, and you can take this as your first target, and you can so you can even name for this trend line support big as a swing trade as well, guys. So we are having like very good opportunity in GBP Jpy, guys. So it have already broken this support, and it is taking a retest in this area. So if it is breaking this support again, you can go for short entry, and you can expect a very good target as well, guys. So next pair would be GBP USD, guys. So in GBP USD in 1 day time frame, it is following it is in a downtrend for sure, and it is also following a pattern here, and it is top of this pattern. So just don't try to go for long entries, guys, because there is a high like high probability like it can reverse any point in this area or this area. So just wait for some consolidation in this area, and if it is forming lower low and it is retesting again to this area, you can go for short entries, guys. So I have just made a note here. Just try to make a note something like this: already reached 1 day downtrend resistance, be careful with longs. So wait for the short up opportunities, guys. So it can this price can come again in this area, and it can pump again, and if it forms a lower low, and if it is rejection in this area, and if it is breaking again in this area, you can go for short entries. Just wait for the consolidation and wait for some confirmation of that trend is end, and you can go for short entries, guys. So next pair would be Euro USD, guys. So in 1 day time frame, and it is in support zone. It came to a support zone, and it for a very long time, I think more than 60 days it was in consolidation, and it have broken out the resistance. So it is in retest phase. There is a high probability that it can take a support from this, and it can move up again, but I would suggest you to wait for some kind of pattern again, guys. So just don't rely on support and resistance, just wait for some kind of double bottom or double top, any kind of pattern, just go with the lower time frame. And if it is forming like something like this, and it will be your resistance. So if it is breaking this, you can go for long entries, guys. So wait for some kind of pattern to form in this area, just don't blindly go with the support and resistance, guys. So yeah, as I was telling, so it have broken, just wait for the support to take place, and some confirmation in the lower time frame, and you can go for long in this euro USD, and you can take this as your first target as well, guys. So it is a very good opportunity, guys, because we are having a big target here and a big open and entry here. So next pair would be AUD USD, guys. In it is like a daily time frame, it formed lower low, and right now it is in higher high, but if you're seeing in long time frame, it is in lower low. So it is always better to take short entries. I would suggest always you to take short entries, because if there is a confirmation in long entries as well, if you some kind of pattern is forming here also, and if you're entering also, there is a high possibility that it can reverse any place here. So like you can go with the like break even trade, or the trade quality is not that good. So I would always suggest you to go with the trend. So here the trend is downtrend, and see here you can understand here. So it took a rejection from this point, and it came very fast because this is in downtrend, and I'm expecting again it can take support, and if it is reaching this level, and if you are able to see some kind of rejection or pattern in this level, you can go for short entry, guys, and take this as your first target, and if it is breaking this point, you can go for this as your second target, guys. So we are having a very good opportunity in AUD as well. So next would be your AUD, guys. So in 1 day time frame, we are having a very good resistance in this area. Like it is something like head and shoulder. Similar to that, not it is not a perfect textbook head and shoulder. So there is a high possibility like it can break this level, and it can retest and go up. So look for long entry in this, guy, 0 AUD, and you can even target this level, which is like some kind of resistance in this trend line. So like I have already noted this node before this point itself, because I was able to see some kind of rejection in this area while I was seeing the market. It broke this level, but I was not entering the short, because see this strong impulsive green candles, and so the buyers are in this very strong in this. So I'm not going to fight against the buyers, so I'm waiting for some kind of confirmation in long pattern, something kind of retest in this area, and you can go long again. So that's a probability of long continue after this little tracement as well, because strong momentum, and be careful short only after good consolidation. Even though there was a good kind of consolidation, I don't want to enter, because this explains everything. So that is it, guys, and you can see here it have retraced without any kind of major support areas. It just retraced with small amount of downside, and it came up. That's why always better to go with trend, guys. So you can go for long entry in this, guys. So if you can expect a rejection from this area, and it may like retest again, and if you are having able to see some kind of retest, you can go for long entry, guys. So it is having a very good potential. So next pair would be USD CHF, guys. So in this, it is in consolidation phase, and I personally don't like consolidation, because it will be so much choppy, and it will just touch your stop loss, and it will move in your direction. So it is very it is not good, guys. So I always avoid trading in Shopee range bound markets. Just wait for some kind of a breakout in either side, guys. So here we are seeing I was looking to break downside because this support was hit many times. So I'm looking for short entries here. So if it is going down here and like if it is breaking this support, I will look for short entries, and if it is coming to this area again, I will be also looking for short entries, because this is in downtrend and the downside potential, like downside momentum is very strong here. So I'll be looking on shorts only in USD So if you're going with 4 hour time frame, so even in last before week last week we are seeing some kind of head and shoulder pattern again, but it tricked many people to buy here and hit most of the people stop loss, and again it went up. But see the potential, guys, like if you're entering here, you'll be keeping your stop loss here, right? If you're entering here and you'll be keeping your stop loss at least about if the minimum should be here, minimal should be here. And what is the risk reward? It is not a good trade at all. So I always avoid choppy range bounded markets, guys. That's why it is I will always try to avoid this kind of trades. So you can enter in this zone because we are having like a very strong resistance, and so that's it, guys. I will be looking on short entries in USD CHF. So next pair would be Euro CHF, guys. So in 1 day time frame, I will be showing the weekly ones, because we can see here like we are having some kind of trend line here, and it broke down the trend line, and it was in some kind of consolidation. It is in retest phase here, like consolidation retest. But buyers try to pump up and break this, try to move this up. Again, it went down and it closed below this trend line. So you can understand how strong the sellers are in this pair. So I don't want to trade in this, guys, because it is indecisive. Like here we can't able to short also, because see the momentum we are having here, how good the momentum was, and even if you're planning to go for short also, the long, see you can understand this, right? Like very big strong rejection candle from upside also. So this is not you can wait for some kind of pattern to form and you can enter, but right now there is no good opportunity to enter in this pair from my point of view. So next pair would be USD Jpy, guys. So in USD Jpy, it is in uptrend, and we got a very good rejection in like very good, it respect this trend line very good. So we'll be looking on long entries in this, guys, because it is in half trend and we are having a confirmation that it is rejecting is like respecting this support level as well. So you can wait for some kind of consolidation to happen, and a break of structure you can go for long, and you can take this as your target, guys. So it is simple, guys. So wait for the pattern to form and break of structure, and you can hit the target. That's it. So next pair would be your CAD, guys. So in your CAD, it this major time frame it is in downtrend, and in 4 hour also it is in downtrend. So I would like to look for short 20 alone, and it is in some kind of consolidation, which is very good for short very good powerful momentum. So let this consolidation repeat, and if there is a break of structure or if it is coming to this level again, you can short here with minimal risk, because if you are able to short in this level, the risk reward is very good, right? If you are able to short here, you can keep your stop loss here and see the potential, like it will be like at least 1 to 7 or 1 to so this is very good. So you can look for short entries, and if there is a break of structure in this trend line, sorry, break of trend line, you can go for short entries, and we are in downtrend as well. So this is very good, guys. So next pair would be Euro GBP. In 1 day time frame, it is in lower trend, and low, it is forming lower low, lower high, lower low, and already the market was stretched a bit. So I don't want to enter short as well as well as long, because there is no confirmation still. There was no confirmation yet. So if there is a candle which is closing above this point, which should be this area, I'm not going to go for long, guys. So still it is in downtrend and it is not breaking structure. I'm not going to go for long. So if there is a break of structure in this, and if there is a retest again in this area, something like this. So if it is breaking structure like this, and if it is coming again for retest in this area and going up, I look for by long entries, and we'll be having a very good entry, guys. We can go for sure, like very good swing trade as well, and the potential you can go up to here. But for short entries, I would be not willing to do so, because the market is already stretched as well. So I don't want to trade in this. But if you want to go for a smaller time frame, like 10 minutes or 15 minutes thing, you can trade in this pattern, channel pattern. In this pattern alone, you can go for short in this area and long in this area. So try to avoid range market, guys. Just try to go for breakout trades. That is more than a profit. Please don't try to risk yourself and get stopped in market. So next there will be CHF JPY, guys. So in 1 day time frame, so you can understand here, yes, this is very strong, and it is in uptrend for very long time, like more than a year now. So still it is in uptrend, and you can see here the like how big this red candle is, how big the red seller, how strong the sellers are. So just don't try to trade in long entries, guys, because I would not advise. I'm expecting you can take this as your first target, and this would be your second target, which is this one. So you can go take this as your first target and second target. So I would not suggest you to go for long entries, because the the power of this candle is very high, and even if it is taking support from this area, and if it is breaking down up, it can it can reverse anytime, guys. It can reverse here, this area, this area, this area. So like it is better to go with good quality trades, right? So we can understand the movement very good in market. So you just try to go for such. So next pair will be Gbp, and we can see it is in downtrend, and it is forming lower low, lower low, and higher low, and it's you can see the trend line here. So I have already down this trend line, and it is respecting this trend line as well, and now it is forming a consolidation, and it have already broken this area as well, which is a good sign. And it is just trying to go, it is just a pullback, guys. Just wait for the structure to break here, this structure to break, and you can go for short entry, and you can take this as your target, guys. So we are having a very good short potential here. So yes, so we just wait for this area to break down, and you can go for target. It should be good, right? we are in lower low, like we are forming downtrend, and in 4 hour time frame also we are in downtrend. So I have taken this trade last week, which was very good. It is in downtrend, and it is forming something like head and shoulder pattern or some consolidation, which is really good. And it broke the structure, and again it formed consolidation, and I have entered here with my stop loss here, and my target was in this area, not too big. It should be like around 1:7, I think. Yeah, 1:7. So my target already got hit, and I'm out of the trade now. But it was a good trade, guys. So it, my analysis was working that for this trade. So again, it is. I don't want to go long in this trade because it is in lower trade, it is in downtrend, and the momentum is also good in downside. So I'll wait for the pullback in this area. If it is respecting this area and lower time frame, and breaking the structure down, I will again go for short entries and take this as your first target, and I will take this as my second target. If it is again going up, if it is coming to this trend line, and it should be this area, and again if it is showing some rejection candle, I will go for short entries, and this would be my first target, and this will be my second target as well, guys. So that would be for Aud Cad, and next pair would be New Zealand USD, guys. So in 1 day time frame, it is in lower low, and in 4 hours it is in a high formation. It have already broken this. It was in consolidation. If I take this, but yeah, if it was in consolidation for very long time, and again it broke this structure, and many would have tried to enter here, but I would not suggest you to enter here, guys. Just understand this, like market can't go up like just with a little, and again it won't go like this. It is like wave like formation. It will be forming some kind of channel, or it is a wave. It will move in wave formation. It won't, the market won't move straight up like this. So the market was moving straight up like this with little retracement. Like everyone will be like most beginner trader will be thinking like, okay, this is a retest and I will be entering here. But I would not suggest you, because already the stretch is very big, and it can't continue something like this. It needs some kind of retracement. So that's it, guys. So in this week you can go for long entry in this area. So if it is forming some kind of consolidation in this area, and it should be, which is really good. So if it is forming some kind of consolidation and something like this, and a breakout and retest, which is perfect, guys, perfect trade. I think this would be a very perfect trade. So if it is forming something like this, and if there is a break and retest area, if it is breaking and retesting, and you can go for long entries, guys, taking this as your first target, and leaving something partial to go up, because it is having a potential to go up, because it is in base of this trend line. So it is having a potential to go up, and take this as your target. This area can be your second target as well. It should be this area. So next pair would be AUD New Zealand guys, AUD JPY, guys. Sorry. AUD Jpy, it was forming a lower low formation now. For long time it is forming a higher high formation, but right now it is forming lower low, which is signal of downtrend, and it is also in channel, guys. So just wait for the price to come up again in this area and forming some kind of pattern in this area, and you can short here, guys, which is which is a very good strategy to follow. Wait for, patient is the key, guys. So just don't try to go for long here. Always wait for the trade to happen what you have planned. So just don't try to trade here, because it is in down of your channel and you are thinking like it will go up to this level again, just remember this, always go with your trend guys. Trend is your friend. Even sometimes it can go to this area and it can reverse because it is in round trend. If the pair is very weak, it can even go to just to this level, which is some kind of like resistance area, and it can go even deeper. So just try to go with the trend, and I only look for short entries in AUD Jpy guys. So next would be DXY US dollar currency index, and it is similar to USD, Euro USD. So you can understand it is just a inverse of Euro USD guys. Euro USD was in downtrend, it is in uptrend, and it is having a breakout structure. Again, it is planning to go for retest here in this area, and just don't enter because it is retesting here, and just wait for some kind of pattern to form uh, in 30 minutes or 1 hour time frame. Just wait for some kind of consolidation or double top and enter guys. Just don't straightly go and enter because it is having some kind of resistance or supply zone again and again, I'm telling. Okay, so next we are going to metal guys. First of all, we will be seeing the silver. So silver long term major trend is downtrend, and if you are going shorter time frame, it is forming higher highs. So if the price is coming to this area again, you can go for short long entries guys, because you can see the v-shape pullback, v-shape v-shape pullback, and it is probably forming some kind of head and shoulder pattern. There is a high probability it can form, but it is not 100%. It can even go something like this down, but there is a high probability it can form this head and shoulder inverse head and shoulder pattern. So just wait for some kind of consolidation in this area, and you can go for long entries. And if it is breaking this level, and it just wait for some kind of retest here, and you can go for long here in silver as well guys. So that would be for silver, and next would be gold guys. So gold is a little bit similar to silver, and here also we are having a very strong resistance area, and it is consolidating. If it is coming to this area again, and if it is some kinds of rejection in this area, you can go for long entry guys. And if it is breaking this area as well, you can go for long entry, and take this trend line as your target guys. Okay, so that would be for forex currency pairs and metal guys, and we will go for crypto. BTC USD would be, Bitcoin would be our first crypto, and so like the crypto is in very good downtrend, and you should always try to go with the trend, and I'm looking for short entry guys. So we are having two trend line here which have been formed, and I have drawn here. So this would be a little smaller trend line, and this would be a bigger trend line. So which is indicating for short entries. If it is breaking this area, and if it is coming to this area, you can look for short entries again. Or else, if it is, just don't trade here because it is coming to this trend line. If there is a break of the structure, you can go for short entry and take this as your target as well guys. So Bitcoin, we are looking for short entries. In Ethereum also, I think we are moving for short entries. So it is in lower low formation, and it is just having a little back here guys. You can see it is in, sorry, it is in 50% retracement level. So if there is a break of structure with this line, if it is breaking this line, you can go for short entry guys, and you can take this as your target. Okay, so that will be for crypto as well, and at last I'll be showcasing you the Nifty and Bank Nifty of Indian, which is an Indian index. So you can see FII is buying and selling here. So like for a long time the FIIs was selling, after that they started to buy here. which gave a very literally steep rally here. So you can see with 1 day time frame better. So it is in bearish phase where FIO was selling for 1.5 lakh crore in dollars. So which is very big amount, guys. So it was, they were selling for very long time. After that, after when it broke this trend, it is going very steep, guys. So I won't suggest you guys to trade anything right now. I would suggest you guys to not to go for long entries. Just wait for some kind of consolidation in this area, or else if it is breaking this support, you can go for short, guys. For sure, you can go for short because this rally is very steep. So you can go for short entries, and this will be your target as well, guys. And if it is consolidating for some point of time, like at least for 2 days or 3 days, you can go for long entry again, guys, and take this as your target as well. So last would be like last thing to analyze today is Bank Nifty, guys. It is similar to Nifty. It was in downtrend, break of structure, break of trend line, and it is going steep again. So I'm expecting some kind of consolidation here and move up, or else direct break down and pullback of 50% or 60%, like at least 34 or 50% retracement, and again long entries, which should be 38% and 50% retracement. I'm expecting a retracement of this level, or else direct consolidation and upside move. So this would be the weekly analysis of this week, guys. So I hope you enjoyed my video and you understand what I was telling. So if you're having any doubt regarding anything, guys, you can comment me off, and you can ask any kind of doubts. I will try to clarify your doubts, and you can also have give me some suggestion as well, guys. So I too like myself putting the videos for first time, so this is new for me. You can give any kind of suggestions, and I will try to get better on those. So okay, fine, guys. So have a great week, and hope you are having a good trade this week, guys. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.